Hi everyone, this is Jiki, the product specialist of Shining 3D.
Hi, I'm Cassie from Shining 3D marketing team.
We are so excited to introduce you to our new 3D scanner, EinScan H2. This scanner is the result of customer feedback and years of research and development. As 3D scanners become increasingly popular in various industries, many customers are not only satisfied with the accuracy and detail of the 3D models, but also pay more attention to the texture of the scanned objects. However, many scanners on the market have low texture camera resolution. Therefore, we have launched the EinScan H2 to make the texture of 3D data closer to the real object, thereby making the 3D data more accurate in shape, size, and texture. In this webinar, I will talk about the breakthrough and improvement of EinScan H2 to help you better understand the scanner and learn more about its features.
Also, I will introduce to you the application of EinScan H2 in some industries. Our colleague Bobby will then demonstrate to you the different scanning modes of EinScan H2 through object and human body scanning. Finally, we will enter the online Q&A session.
Let's get started. As a hybrid line source handheld scanner, the EinScan H2 is a multi-industry application, multi-object scanning-friendly 3D scanner. One of the key features of EinScan H2 is its high-fidelity color reproduction. The 5-megapixel texture camera offers bright colors and clear textures to recreate 3D models that are lifelike and true to the physical object. As you can see from the data, even the small print instructions on the product packaging can be clearly captured.
Wow, that's almost a photo-like model. I know there are some scanners on the market that use 1.3 megapixel texture cameras. Some companies also need to use photogrammetry to improve texture detail. Can you help us understand the difference between 5 megapixel and 1.3?
Sure thing. To help you see the difference in data quality, we did some scan comparisons. EinScan H2 generates clear and higher definition texture results, which is crucial in creating realistic rendering images and ensuring accurate representation of physical object materials. Take a look at the fine print on the packaging. The data captured by the EinScan H2's 5-megapixel texture camera is much clearer than that of a 1.3 megapixel scanner.
Wow, I can even see the small words on the packaging clearly. In contrast, the results from a 1.3 megapixel texture camera looks blurry.
Now, let's take a look at the instructions on the glove box. Thanks to the upgraded and optimized texture algorithm of the 5-megapixel texture camera, the EinScan H2 can capture the clearest texture details. Just take a look at the small product description area at the back, and you will find that the small print is easily readable.
That's true. The texture in both IR mode and white light mode is very clear.
As far as body scanning is concerned, the texture obtained by the EinScan H2 is the closest to real human skin.
Yes, that's right. The texture of the data scanned by other 1.3 megapixel scanners is darker or more scarlet than the actual color.
Moreover, commonly used photogrammetry and mapping software in the market usually requires hundreds of pictures to restore textures. However, with EinScan H2, you can capture textures while scanning, greatly improving your scanning efficiency.
Thank you for your explanation, Jiki. Now I have a clear understanding of the advantages of 5 megapixel. It can bring more realistic and high definition color and texture compared to 1.3 megapixel. I know that EinScan H2 must have more highlights than these. Is there anything else you would like to explain?
Yep. Another important feature is its strong adaptability to black material and environmental light. EinScan H2 is equipped with 3 VCSEL projectors.
Wait, so what is VCSEL?
VCSEL is infrared light with a specific wavelength that is invisible to the human eye and not affected by environmental light. With multiple projectors, it provides excellent material and environmental adaptability, easily handling various high-quality scanning needs. You can see the black keyring we scanned.
For most scanners, it may be difficult to scan objects with black and slightly reflective surfaces. The data scanned by EinScan H2 is truly incredible.
The scanning process is also very easy and does not require any pressure. EinScan H2 can also achieve real-time scanning of up to 12 million points per second, with an accuracy of 0.05 mm in white light mode. In IR mode, the accuracy is increased from 0.6 mm to 0.1 mm, and 83% improvement, making H2 suitable for some professional industrial part data scanning and reverse engineering.
Applause for our R&D team! Shiny 3D scanners come with very convenient reverse engineering software, Solid Edge Shiny 3D Edition. And EinScan H2 should be no exception, right?
Yes, it is included in the product package. In addition, I would like to mention another key highlight. The working distance of EinScan H2 is flexible and can be adjusted within the range of 200 mm to 1500 mm. Therefore, it is suitable for the narrow or spacious scenes, small or large objects, and provides more freedom during scanning. When selecting high resolution, the short distance is automatically set to ensure the best quality. The maximum field of the view, also known as FOV, is up to 780 mm by 900 mm. It provides flexibility in scanning volume and can quickly and smoothly capture large objects.
I know EinScan H2 is famous for its body and face scanning. Can you tell us more about this feature?
Sure. EinScan H2 has advanced algorithms for body scanning in IR mode, non-region algorithms, and hair mode. It captures 3D body data quickly and seamlessly and automatically compensates for slight movements to eliminate the risk of misalignment. Hair mode is designed to successfully capture light and dark hairs. In addition, the EinScan H2's flashless infrared technology ensures optimal comfort when scanning the face and body.
Thanks, Jiki, for the informative introduction. We learned from the above explanation that equipped it with 5 megapixel texture camera and 3 infrared VCSEL projectors, the EinScan H2 has a powerful data capture capability to scan photo-like 3D data, making it possible to bring real-life objects to the 3D world. The adjustable working distance and large FOV make the EinScan H2 suitable for scanning medium to large objects, such as human bodies and statues. Based on the product features and market positioning that Jiki just described, we can see that the EinScan H2 has a wide range of uses, from healthcare and research studies to create high-quality model for special visual effects, VR, AR, and more. The scan data is also compatible with leading software on the market, including 3D design programs, 3D printing software, and video game engines. Next, I will introduce some typical applications and markets that H2 can focus more on. The first industry we want to mention is healthcare. Some of our partners come from Canada and France, providing scanning and design software that interrogates with our solutions to offer professional options for orthodontics and prosthetics industry users. The prosthetic socket is one of the most typical and frequent applications.
Traditional prosthetics require plaster casts to be made on the residual limb, and subsequent product creation is done by the master through manual measurement, which requires a high level of experience. If the prosthetic socket does not fit the residual limb, it will cause pain to the patient, secondary trauma to the skin, or damage to the patient's bones.
With the introduction of 3D scanning, high-precision data of patients' residual limb can be obtained with zero contact, which perfectly solves the drawbacks of manual measurement. The next sector we'll discuss is forensic science, where 3D scanners have become a very useful tool in the investigations. For example, the recording and preservation of a crime scene can be accurately digitized by 3D scanner. This can help investigators better understand the scene and identify potential evidence. It can also improve physical evidence management.
High-resolution textures can be used for scar identification by creating digital replicas. The shape and size of the injuries can be recorded for wound analysis and provide important information about the cause and severity of the injuries.
Yes, this digitization method preserves the original injury information in more accurate and authoritative way than traditional methods. For our next industry, we'd like to talk about CGI and visual effects. 3D scanning is an essential tool for modern TV and film production, video games, and computer-generated imagery.
High-resolution textures are essential for creating realistic and immersive environments, characters, and props for productions. Low-resolution textures can make productions very cheap and raw.
Textures need to be detailed enough to accurately represent materials such as skin, wound, stone, metal, and fabric. And they need to be high resolution so that the final rendering looks realistic and convincing. And so that special effects artists can easily work with 3D models without tedious post-processing. This leads us to the last part, 3D digital content. In addition to applications in entertainment such as television, film, and gaming, 3D digital content is also widely used in education to create interactive education materials.
The field of advertising and marketing, where products are visualized as high-resolution 3D digital models for online shops.
It is also widely used in the visualization of cultural relics or museum collections, enabling customers to see the product from all angles and better understand its features. As the technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative applications in the future. Now, I believe you have some understanding of the features and user scenarios of EinScan H2. I can't wait to see how it performs in action. Our colleague Bobby will show you how EinScan H2 scans dinosaur tour with white light mode. Let's check it out together.
Hello everyone, I'm Bobby, application engineer from Shining 3D. I'm going to show you how to scan the dinosaur toy with EinScan H2. As you can see, the color texture of this object is very rich. Let's see how this result will come out. I will use white light mode for better accuracy and detail. First, let's create a new project group. Features alignment is recommended for scanning the dinosaur toy, and select media resolution if you don't have high requirement on data detail. Turn on the texture scan. Turn on data quality indicator when scanning, and it will guide you to achieve better data detail. In the preview, check the distance bar on the left side, and the distance is proper when it turns green. And then adjust the brightness until you can see little red on the object. You can use a manual turntable for easy scanning. During scanning, keep scanner cameras looking straight at the scanning area on the object. Scan the object until most of the parts turn green. When the scanning is finished, press Start button again to pause the scan. Check if there are redundant data. Create a cutting plane to delete the background, and drag to adjust the position of the cutting plane until all the background data is selected. Click Apply and the background will be deleted. And then using connected domain and invert function at the bottom of the software to quickly select the redundant data, and the select data will be in red. Then delete it. And click the check mark to finish editing, and save the current edit. Click Optimize and generate point clouds. If single scan cannot get a complete data model, create a new project group to scanning the remaining parts. And the presettings will keep the same as the first project. Adjust the angle of the project to scan the bottom side of the toy. Now align the projects to get a complete model. Click Align to enter the project alignment interface and select the project's files in fixed window and floated window. Choose Feature Alignment and click Apply. Alignment will be performed automatically. Check the model and make sure there is no misalignment. Then mesh the data. You will see mesh settings after clicking the mesh button. Choose watertight. The software will close all holes according to the captured data. You can turn on recommended parameters button, the software will configure all the mesh settings for you according to the point cloud data you get. Apply the settings. Here you get the mesh data. Check if the data is perfect for you. That's all about the demo part of scanning the dinosaur toy. Thank you for participation, and let's get back to Casey and Jackie.
Thanks, Bobby, for the scanning demo. We can see from the video that the EinScan H2 is capable of capturing lifelike textures smoothly with perfect details.
Next, let's see EinScan H2's performance in scanning the human body and face.
I will show you the process of scanning human body with EinScan H2. For human body scanning, we usually suggest using IR mode, which is with invisible infrared light source and non-rigid algorithms to allow slight movement during scanning. Here, quality improvement function is also under this mode for better human data quality. First, select IR mode and create new project group. To enter the scan interface. Then choose portrait scan mode, and you can choose features alignment mode. 1mm resolution is recommended for scanning human-sized objects, and then turn on texture scan. Next, we enter the scanning interface. You can turn on data quality indicator. It will help you access better data quality. Green indicates enough points captured, while red means lacking of points. And you can turn on the Here Mode button. It will enhance the data capture ability when scanning here in black or dark color. Press the Start button and adjust the distance in the preview. The distance is proper when the distance bar turns green in the left side. And adjust the brightness until you can see rich data in the preview. Press Start button again to start the scanning. Start the scan from the face, since we will only scan the face once. During scanning, keep the scanner cameras looking straight at the scanning area. When the scanning is finished, press the Start button again to pause. Check if there is redundant data. Create a cutting plan to add it to the background. And then using connected domain functions, and the invert function to quickly select the noise data and delete them. Click Optimize and generate point clouds. You will see mesh settings after clicking the mesh button. Choose watertight. The software will close all holes according to the captured data. You can turn on the recommended parameters button, and the software will set the parameters for you according to the point clouds you get. Click Apply. Here you get the mesh data. Rotate the model to see if the data quality is perfect for you. Click Confirm. Now click the Save Your Scan button and choose the format you need to save the file. OBJ and the PLY is with texture information, while the rest, the raw data without texture. That's all about the demonstration part of Bobby, and thank you for participation. Let's get back to Casey and Jackie.
Thank you, Angela, for being our model. And thank you again, Bobby.
From this demo, we can see that the EinScan H2 is very tolerant of slight body shaking. The EinScan H2 is not affected by slight up and down movements of the chest and small body changes when scanning. With these two demos, you can see that EinScan H2 has excellent performance when scanning both objects with multiple details and the human body.
Thank you all for participating in this webinar. Before we proceed to the Q&A session, we would like to express our gratitude for your time to attend this webinar. It is our pleasure to introduce to you our latest product, the EinScan H2, which we believe will bring more opportunities for the 3D digitizing world. This portable and easy-to-use scanner boasts features such as high-fidelity texture, multifunctional scanning, and user-friendly software. We hope that you have gained valuable insights from this webinar.
Thank you once again for joining us today. As part of our commitment to continuously innovate and improve our products, we would like to invite you to share your feedback with us. We will value your opinion, and it will help us further enhance our products.
Before we end this webinar, we would like to remind you that the EinScan H2 is now available for purchase. Don't miss out on the opportunity to experience the future of scanning technology. This is Cassie from Shiny 3D marketing team.
This is Jackie, signing off for now. We look forward to seeing you again in our future webinars.
Bye-bye, and thank you once again for attending.